I have decided that I am done with friends. I am done with having people like me. I am done with subscribers, likes, all that YouTube stuff. Though please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Today, I am about making enemies. Hence why I'm making this top 5 overrated Inazuma 11 characters video. I fully expect every comment on this video to be telling me how stupid I am, how horrible my opinions are, how I need to go get a life, and how I need to get better fashion sense or something like that. But these are going to be my picks for the 5 Inazuma 11 characters that I just don't understand the popularity of. This doesn't even mean that I think the character is bad. It more just means I don't get why people are head over heels in love with them. I don't see what their special spark is, if you get what I mean. Without further ado, let's just hop straight in. At number 5, I have Ozrock, the alien who is the main villain of Inazuma 11 Go Galaxy. Now, I think Ozrock has some really cool things about him. I love his big, radiation storm, or stargazer, whatever it is. I think that's a really cool move. But aside from that, to me, Ozrock's design is just a tad underwhelming. I mean, to me, I generally think the Go Galaxy had quite poor alien designs. They're just all a bit samey and a bit bland. But Ozrock, I mean, come on, this is the final boss. The possibilities could have been endless for a final boss evil alien. And they just kind of go with this. If this guy was in my high school, I would shove him into a locker. His backstory, motivation, and actions during the story, I think are just a bit underwhelming and not very memorable. And all in all, I just think as a villain, he's just not great. I completely get why someone would love Stargazer, and I do think Ozrock, like I said, has some cool things about him. I love the way he kind of rips everyone of their souls, all that stuff. But aside from that, I just don't get why he'd be your all-time favorite Inazuma 11 villain. At number 4, we have Valentine from Inokuni Raimon in Inazuma Japan Orien. Now, Valentine is kind of the continuation of a trend that I call pretty boys. Basically, Inazuma 11 characters with very stereotypically cool designs. And I think because Valentine has this kind of stereotypically cool design that everyone's going to immediately fawn to, I think they kind of forget to give him really anything else. I guess he is the first Pass Hazatsu in the series, but I mean, come on. What is a Pass Hazatsu? Why do I care? He has the same move twice, essentially, with Kuri no Ya and Kuri no Yari. And I guess he has an ice theme, but even that feels really undercooked. And his personality, does he have one? And so Valentine, to me, it's just a good design with nothing else going on. I do not understand why Valentine would be your favorite Inokuni Raimon player when Maxime exists. I mean, come on, he's a prince. But seriously, I just don't completely get the love for this guy. At number 3, oh boy, we're gonna get a lot of hate coming now. It's Axel Blaze. I made a massive rant like a year ago where I basically said Axel Blaze is stupid, I don't understand the love for Axel Blaze, and a lot of my points in that video still stand up. I think a lot of Axel Blaze's stories on paper are quite cool, but then I think in execution they end up being a tad repetitive. I think the quality of his Hazatsus are all over the place. I think in the games he's not that interesting of a character to use. And I think overall he's meant to obviously be the calm, composed ace striker, but I think in doing that they kind of missed the mark on making him a really interesting character. I don't know. I think this one is mostly just me, and I think a lot of people are going to disagree with this one because I know obviously Axel Blaze is hella iconic. Tons of people absolutely adore him, but I just don't completely get why. I think there's more interesting ace strikers out there. Heck, I even think Victor is a slightly better go with the same concept. With all this being said though, Last Resort is very cool. So I'll give him that. Now this is one I didn't expect people to lose their shit at me when I first said it, but it turns out this guy has a lot of fans. Arian Sherwind. Now obviously Arian Sherwind has fans. I mean, come on, he's the main character for 3 seasons, but I just thought everyone found this guy annoying. His football babblings where he's like, football's my friend, you're making football cry. I thought everyone found that annoying, so I was shocked to discover there are people who don't. And quite simply put, I just don't get it. I don't get what part of Arian Sherwind is a super compelling character. He has some cool moves, yeah, but outside of that, I just think his personality is a complete miss, especially following Mark Evans, who I actually think is a pretty decent character. He's like Mark Evans, but everything about that super exaggerated. And so what you end up with is this really irritating, frustrating character who just has a lot of stupid lines. I guess people could kind of find him like adorable in like a puppy kind of way. But is that it? I don't know. I'm stumped on this one. Please let me know down below if you love Arian Sherwind. And finally, number 1, I have purely put here to piss off a Tale of the Toaster out there. It's Bylong. I have been told that Bylong has this absolutely outstanding personality. His writing is brilliant. Bylong is the character of the ages, and I don't see it. I don't get it. You can tell me all you want. To me, Bylong is just, he's got dragons, I guess, up his arse. He's got the cool white hair. He's got the cool dragon moves. He's epic, and I don't know. I just don't get it. I even think his moves are a bit repetitive. I think Sol Daystar makes for a far better character in Chronostones. I think Bylong is an example of taking a certain theme and just pushing that and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. We didn't need this many dragon moves. And on top of that, I'm told Bylong is meant to have this super amazing, super funny personality. And I don't really get it. I don't know, guys. I might be completely missing something here. I think the dynamic with Victor is potentially really cool. I just wish they would build on that more. But I don't know. It's a bit of a miss for me. I just think Bylong is the perfect example of a character who is massively, massively overhyped. He's got some cool things going for him, but I even think Tezcat is a much better character, and obviously those two are kind of a duo. But yet I feel like I never see Tezcat getting that same kind of hype and praise. I know this is definitely just me being whiny, but I don't know. I just don't really get the Bylong hype train. So please let me know in the comments why you love Bylong, or why you love any of the characters on this list. And if you enjoyed the video, or just disagreed with my takes, but you want to hear more of them, then make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I completely forgot the word for subscribe there. That was a pretty good YouTube moment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.